The topic of trans youth has become increasingly popular in media. Blogs, news segments, TV shows, documentaries, and more continue to put the spotlight on youth in the trans community. Representation is important, but it is not always good media when covering trans children. Bad media includes transphobic ideas and comments. It does not accurately share the details and can contain myths about the trans community. According to a 2005 study of the trans community by Press for Change and Manchester Metropolitan University, 70% of the trans respondents felt that media portrayals of people like them were either negative or very negative, and 78% said that these portrayals were either inaccurate or highly inaccurate. From the same survey, 67% said that seeing negative items in the media made them feel angry. Over half said it made them feel unhappy, 35% said that they felt excluded, and 20% felt frightened. 21% had received at least one instance of verbal abuse which they believed was associated with the representation of trans or intersex people in the media. However, there is still some good representation of trans youth in the media. Good media educates the public and promotes the true stories of trans youth. Vlogs, TV shows, and documentaries that get the real voice of trans youth out to the public are part of good media. The media's representation of trans youth affects the public's perception of the trans community. It allows other young people to see affirming images. Some young transgender children report better understanding their own experiences after seeing others who are similar. It also can help combat negative attitudes towards transgender children. Exposure to personal narratives has been shown to contribute positive attitudinal changes in society as well as in the transgender children. One trans youth was quoted saying, "My mother's perception of trans people derived almost exclusively from what she'd seen portrayed on television." She referenced various programs in an attempt to paint trans people as pathetic, unconvincing, and inherently narcissistic. She rejected all suggestions that transsexual people could ever be in any way normal. She has now refused contact for several years. In the future, we need to begin moving forward towards a more consistently positive representation of trans youth in media. One article from The Conversation explained how to improve media coverage of the trans community in the future. It states, "We need media representation informed by best practice guidelines for representing transgender people's lives. This includes understanding the diversity of transgender people's experiences, not referring to genital surgery, and using the person's correct name and pronouns rather than their birth name and assigned sex."